Bart, it feels like some time back at the Muscle Factory in Pattaya. Just looking at your supplements, by the way, before I come in.
Yeah, it's definitely growing now. Like, we're so busy here, we get more inquiries about the supplements, so we've stocked up the Pro Shop.
Yeah, I need to get myself some protein.
Yeah.
But I think this is the basis for a conversation, because when it comes to health, fitness and nutrition, I can't think of anyone better to speak to.
Okay.
If I had to pick a supplement of choice,
Yeah.
maybe I'm on a budget,
Okay.
what would it be?
Honestly, if you're broke but you still want to have a supplement, baking soda.
So baking soda is the thing that sits in the back of your cupboard.
Yeah.
You
I
make
know.
cakes with or something, do you?
Yeah, you can clean your teeth with it, clean the floor, but honestly, it's probably the most underrated supplement in the world. Think about this: every trauma unit, every emergency unit, every ICU, with every chemotherapy treatment uses baking soda.
So how do you supplement it, and how frequent, and what are the benefits?
All right, now if it's a medical baking soda, obviously it's called NaCHO-3. If you broke it down, Na is the chemical compound for sodium, CHO-3 is the chemical name for bicarbonate. Now, bicarbonate gets made by the brain, the pancreas, and your kidneys, and what it does, it regulates the pH levels in your body. So when you become too acidic, you become chronically ill. So cancer loves acidic environment, and cancer loves no oxygen, lack of oxygen. Bicarbonate manufactures CO2, carbon dioxide, not monoxide, carbon dioxide. Now, O2, oxygen, and carbon dioxide have a marriage, and they have a very good harmony. If one is low, the other one's low. If one is high, the other one's high. So bicarbonate always makes sure that you have lots of oxygen in your body, and it also makes sure that your pH level stays more alkaline than acidic.
Okay, so it's a health benefit rather than like a get your body looking good benefit.
It is, but think about this. When we train and when you eat lots of protein, think about this. You make lactic acid, and when you eat protein, you eat amino acids. So all these acids are in your body, and the blood has to expel that. So if you're very acidic, you need to make more bicarbonate to control the acidity, right? So your kidney makes about 250 grams a day, and your brain fluid makes bicarbonate, and so does your pancreas fluid. But if you supplement it on top of that, you're giving the body an extra boost. So this is why a lot of athletes used to bathe in bicarbonate. The Egyptians used to do it with embalming. Now, the biggest brand in the world is the Arm & Hammer, and they've been around for 150 years. And if you look at some of their boxes from the early 1910, 1920, it was actually brought out to fight the common cold. They would tell you, like, just do this little remedy. So if you were in a hospital, they would actually have the medical IV solutions. If you went to do chemotherapy, they would do the same. They put you on an IV and then do the chemotherapy, because chemotherapy is radiation, uranium, so again, you become very acidic. So without bicarbonate, you couldn't actually do the chemotherapy, because the chemotherapy will just end up killing you, right? So they use the bicarbonate. If you're an athlete, what are you doing? You're eating lots of protein, and you're breaking down muscle, creating lots of lactic acid. By consuming bicarbonate every day, you help the body stay more in an alkaline, and you need to be 7.3 to 7.4. So it's a very small margin. You can also be too alkaline, and that's danger, but predominantly if you become alkaline, you run in a host of problems.
Oh, so you can take too much.
Yeah.
Now I'm thinking quality control, because now you're telling me this. I'm going to go home, get a glass of water.
You don't need much.
Glass of water, 1 spoon of bicarb.
Yeah.
What, every day?
Yes. What I normally do is I do it after training, and I just grab a level teaspoon. I put it in cold water, a little bit of lemon, because you got more the citrus in that. You just drink that once a day, every day, and you'll be fine. Now, if I have clients who have cancer, so what I do is I increase the dosages. Like, I have one client with stage 4 bowel cancer, so he's on 20 grams a day. So he has multiple doses throughout the day. It is still extensively used against the treatment of cancer. So here's a little product that sits in your cupboard that you probably use it to clean your teeth or bake a cake. And it's been around for medical uses as a medicinal medicine for the last 100+ years.
Yeah, listen, I don't want to go too far off topic, because it's a nice, simple point we've got. But like, I always worry about cancer, and so I'm taking vitamin C every day.
Yes, it's very powerful.
I can take them in conjunction with each other.
Yes, because think about it. If you look at, say, prior to 1920, they used to treat everybody with vitamin C, but they had to do it injectable because large quantities of vitamin C is very hard on the stomach. It's ascorbic acid. It's very hard to digest and absorb. So they used to do it through injections. You can still do it. In actuality, they still treat you with vitamin C for cancer. But we're talking, hundreds of thousands of milligrams opposed to the 4,000 or 5,000 that we're taking. Bicarbonate can do the same thing. You just don't need a lot unless you have cancer. And like anything, any chronic illness, then you need more of something to combat it. Like if you've got, say, rickets, well, the rickets is another mineral deficiency, so you can't follow the recommended daily allowance because you need so much more to fix yourself first. You're vitamin D deficient, while 1,000 milligrams or IU is not going to help. You need to go above it, 30, 40,000, until the serum levels comes back up. So again, but if you're fit, healthy, and you've been training a lot, like I said, if you're just looking for something that's really good to help you as a supplement, baking soda.
Yeah, come on. You heard it here first.
Yeah.
Bart, listen, we're 6 minutes in. This is the shortest interview I've ever done with you.
All right.
But here's what I'm thinking. I want to try and grab you.
Okay.
If you're not talking to someone, because you seem to spend all your time talking when I come by the Pattaya gym.
Yes.
Let's try and do a little piece of advice once a week.
Yeah.
And see how we get on.
Yeah, just a short minute videos where people can pick up one bit of knowledge and go, I could use that.
And so the last point is, how's that bicarb company that you've just bought? Huh? Isn't that what happens with vegetarian documentaries?
It's the Muscle Factory Carbonate investment.
You mustn't eat meat, so Arnold Schwarzenegger will tell you.
Yeah. No, you can eat all the meat you want. But again, it is the protein. We eat so much protein, and this also creates acid. So again, we just need to be careful with it. Bicarbonate soda. You can also get magnesium bicarbonates as well for those people who have issues with the sodium.
Okay. We live and learn every day. For now, I'm going to go and hit the gym.
All right, mate.
See you, Bart.
See ya.